What's up, peeps? Now, before we get started, I want to show you all this awesome shirt. Look at this. Super progressive shirts. It is dope. You should definitely get you one. As you can see, it has your man Kyle right there. Me, the Black Balkan. Surprised that they included that. A lot of people don't know who the Black Balkan is. Got AOC there, Bernie, Tulsi. You got Ilhan Omar. Jimmy's up there at the top. You got a lot of people on this shirt. I'll put the link in the description below. You should definitely, like I said, you should get you one. It's dope. They got coffee mugs. They got tank tops, regular shirts for men, shirts for women, shirts for kids. Go get one. It's dope. It's really dope. And I appreciate even being included in this. You see Kim Iverson up there too. So it's a dope shirt. I love it. Plus, I know I love my tank tops. All right. So real quick, man. So I decided to do a video about this Kyle Kushif thing because, well, everybody kept asking me to. And to be honest with you, I really don't care all that much about it. I don't. And it's no offense to him. It's no offense to the people that are offended on the other side of the issue. This man's life does not affect the world in any significant way. Like his acceptance or his, refusal to go to Harvard or buy Harvard, like it's not going to change anything politically in the world ever. So that's first of all. Second of all, do I think that Harvard should have rescinded his letter? No, I don't actually. You already accepted him. Kids do make mistakes. So, it is what it is. He was probably an idiot then. It's highly likely he's still an idiot now. He just has a platform to he toes the line a little bit more. But, you already accepted him. I don't really see the point in rescinding it because you just now found out, like after you accepted him, that he said some scandalous stuff, right? Some racist things. And that's just you already did it. Now, to be clear, most institutions, UNC definitely did. Whenever I was looking to go to Harvard for law school, that was one of the things that was in the application. Same thing with UNC and a lot of the other schools I applied to. They scan your social media, bro. And you got one of the most popular social medias in the country. It comes with the territory. Now, why do we even care about this? Because he has a blue check mark. That's literally why. That is the reason why this is even a story. He made a big deal out of it, and he thinks that we should all care because he has a blue check mark. I agree. He shouldn't have had it taken away. But once again, not that important of an issue. However, do I feel bad for him? No, not at all. I don't feel bad for him. He's going to go to another elite school. He'll be perfectly fine. Now, he should not. He maybe shouldn't have put this on blast because I'm positive that he probably would have gotten into other schools. And he probably did get into other Ivy Leagues if he applied to them. But now you have made this such a public thing. Well, I don't think Harvard made this public. Kyle did it on his own. And so now they also have an image to maintain. They probably would not have cared. Like Ivy League schools are inherently racist and elitist. They wouldn't have cared. Harvard happened to catch it, but the other schools probably wouldn't have. And if you would have just took your lumps like an adult, hey, you wouldn't be hurting right now. Like you would probably in Yale, in Princeton, right down the street, living a good life, doing what elites do. But you had to make this a big deal. And why do I say, my issue with him making the big deal is this. The reason I don't feel bad for him, the reason I think he shouldn't have made this a big deal is because he just learned a really harsh lesson about real life. This isn't about politics. It's about free speech. No. Saying the N-word 11 times. He literally said it the N-word 11 times. And then he said practice makes perfect. You say it enough, you get great at it. Then he was talking to a person in an instant message where he said some girl was dating an N-word jock. Bruh. In the tweet, they had a great question. Show of hands, everybody. How many of you all knew how to not be racist at 16 years old? I did. I knew how to not be racist. Okay, I'm black, so I knew how to. I mean, my white friends at least knew not to be racist in public, right? I mean, they're like, oh, he's being racist in a private text message. You were racist in a Google Doc, bro. A Google Doc. Google Doc. If you don't know what a Google Doc is, basically it's like this open document. Usually certain people are given access to it. Sometimes, as long as you have a link, you get access to it. So it's public information. I don't know what the situation was with that particular Google Doc, but a Google Doc is not the place to use the N word 11 times and think that nobody's going to post it. Just saying. My mom, my grandma, both of them would tell me, look, you got to take your lumps. This is accountability. Question for you. Do you believe that he has ever been held accountable for any of his racist actions ever in the past? No. Do you believe that if he would have gotten through Harvard, that he would just all of a sudden stop being racist? No. Do you think he really, be honest. Do you think that he stopped being racist the moment the Parkland massacre happened? No. He just got a large platform. He literally said that a couple of months before the Parkland massacre, shortly after the Parkland massacre, his platform got elevated. And so he couldn't say those things because he knew that people were gunning for him. It didn't mean he stopped being racist, but it does mean this. It means that now you are aware that your actions, the things that you say, are attached to consequences. You are also, unfortunately, you've learned the hard way. You turned a massacre, and you weren't the only one. I know David Hodge and them did it on the left as well. You politicized it. You made it. You let other people, and your parents are the ones who probably are to blame for this, but you politicized the massacre. The David Hodge and them, they did it, and you did it as well, and you benefited from it. You ended up on TPUSA. Charlie Kirk is a racist. Okay, Charlie Kirk, the second in command for his organization, before he had to fire her because for the same exact reason, except for that was a grown woman. When this wasn't that long, it was 2 years ago. That wasn't that long. You don't just stop being racist because a massacre happens. And he never was held accountable for his actions. Now you know. And now he's going to be, hopefully, a lesson learned for everybody who does stuff like this. If you're racist in your texts, if you're racist in your instant messages, you're going to be racist in the way you go about your business. Giving him a Harvard degree with no accountability for any racist action that he had ever partaken in is giving him a license to continue to be that way in all aspects of his life. Because that's what happens. That's what systemic racism looks like. And the reason that a lot of it is continued or allowed to continue is because of a lack of accountability. That's why I don't feel bad for him. Once again, do I think Harvard was right for rescinding it? Not really, but hey, you gotta take your lumps, bro. I'm just saying. I don't like this comparison of people. Oh, it's free speech is a bigger thing. No, it's not. You would not care if you didn't have a check mark. People comparing this to Julian Assange and to the Steven Crowder thing. No, it's not. It's not. Just because I don't think it was right for Harvard to rescind his acceptance doesn't mean this is a free speech issue. You can't go around calling people the N-word. Period. If it was in public, he would have got knocked the fuck out. That's not a free speech. Would you have defended? Why did you hit him? Free speech. No. I don't care if that black student, that jock, that athlete, the student athlete, if he found out about this and he knew who they were talking about, and if that athlete would have knocked him the fuck out for that shit, guess what would have happened? You wouldn't be saying nothing about it. You'd be like, you shouldn't have said it. That's how life goes. You're free from being prosecuted. You're not free from the consequences. Period. This isn't a government entity. This isn't any of that stuff. This is a private college institution holding someone accountable for a pattern of behavior. If you have a pattern of charges that they don't find out about, like if you have, say if you're applying to Harvard, you have criminal charges in another country. They don't find out about it for whatever reason until something comes up about it on the news. They're going to rescind and you didn't tell them about it. They're going to rescind your admission. I wouldn't agree with it then either, but their actions have consequences. He's a kid and he's finding out that life isn't fair. That's it. Period, point blank. Stop making a martyr out of him. He's not a martyr. He's a kid who says stupid racist stuff. The fact that people are even caring about this is beyond me. I'm like, what the fuck? What? Because people tagging me, asking me, comment sections, asking me, DMing me. I'm like, what is this? Is there somebody who's actually taking it serious? And it turned out man's on Fox News, other journalists doing videos about it, comments. Man, I'm like, bruh, oh my God. It's a kid who used the N-word 2 years ago like we weren't 16 before. You knew how to not be racist at 16, just like I knew how to not steal at 16. Am I wrong or am I right? I'm not saying we don't make mistakes, but I am saying when we do something wrong and we get caught, we have to be responsible for our own actions and deal with the consequences. Period, point blank. It's accountability. Welcome to adulthood. You wanted it? Here you go. Thanks for watching that segment of Mi Casa es Su Casa. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, on Facebook, on Roku TV, and on JustNForm.com. Also, you can make sure that you're subscribed to the channel by going to the subscribe button, pressing it, and hitting that notification bell to get all of our notifications. And of course, you can help us reach our goal of 500 patrons on Patreon by supporting the show by donating as little as $1. You can click on the link in the description below for that. And remember, more than anything else, find your balance. Peace.